This right here is the Blacklord V620 Plus. V620 Plus, yeah. And this obviously is the most expensive treadmill, Blacklord treadmill that they sell on Amazon. And yes, this more or less is an Amazon branded product. It's kind of cheap. It's taking a long time to go down. But I did get the most expensive one of the cheap treadmills, which is what this one is. Let's find out if it's any good. So this one right here, being that top model, is around $600, $700, $800, something like that. Depends what day you're buying it and what the deals are. The reason I bought this one over the lower models, main feature above all, is automatic incline. That's pretty much the best thing about this. The other ones have manual incline. You gotta sort of, I don't actually know how they work. You have to lift them up yourself or something. This one right here, you press a button and it lifts up by itself. Now I've had this treadmill for about a month now, I think. Longer than I've had the exercise bike for. I've been using it a couple of times a day, every single day. A few people have been using this actually, and it's holding up really well. It's holding up very strongly actually, because I thought it would actually break apart by now, considering that it's one of the cheaper models, but it is working well. All right, let's run through each of the machine's features. Start stop button, obviously, you know what that would do. This wheel right here rotates, bring the speed up, bring the speed down, presets, 5, 8, 12. This machine goes all the way up to 24. Separately, the inclines right here, 5, 8, 12, and then to go higher than 12 is when you have to use these. Incline up, incline down. That brings it all the way to 15. The incline's there as well. I haven't even used that, I've been using the side one. So yeah, you can adjust the incline there a little bit. You can adjust the speed on this dial, or presets. Now over here, there's music, mute, volume up, volume down. The speakers down here are really bad quality. Like your phone's actually gonna be better quality than just the speakers themselves from here. It sounds very bad, so that's completely useless. This right here is for skipping music if you plug your USB in. Over here, MP3, the speakers are that bad. These two are basically useless. It's better just to listen to off your phone or off your headphones, obviously. We've got programs here. Now, I haven't really tried much of these programs. In fact, it looks like it might not even work. Okay, there we go. Let's do some program 1. So I'm sure the manual tells you what these programs are, but I didn't actually see anything in there. So usually when it comes to these programs, yeah, preset time, and it will run through different speeds and sometimes even different inclines. I haven't used this button. This button doesn't seem to do anything. That's the thing about machines, like when it comes to some of the other stuff I've looked at, which is obviously the bike, the rowing machine, you can see the reviews on my channel for that. They obviously work better than this. This one's kind of cheap, so realistically, incline, speed, that's it. Bad features about this treadmill is the plasticky sort of feeling on all the stuff, and the width of the walking pad here is very, very thin. The length isn't too bad, but the width is just a little bit annoying. Not enough to cause that much of a problem. Considering the price point, to get the speed this one does, 24 k's an hour with 15% incline, you're looking at about $3,500. To get all those sort of features for $800 is pretty much a pretty good deal, but it depends if you can get past the slightly lower quality aspect, but it isn't too bad. The time is correct. The distance, I've measured it against my Apple Watch and it's off by about 20%. It's 20% lower, so the distance isn't very good. The calories are completely off. They're maybe like 70% lower than what my Apple Watch shows, so that's wrong as well. And the pulse is the worst one because, see these are for measuring the pulse. Put your pulse. The pulse reading I was getting from this, like I was on like say 180 on my watch, and this one said like 72, and it barely went between 70 and 75. So the pulse completely doesn't work, and the other stuff doesn't work either. But if you need something that's gonna be strong and just get you moving, this is what it's gonna be. Now there are some weird aspects of this treadmill. For example, these nice little 1 kilo weights they give you to put on the front. That comes bonus with it. It's more for aesthetics than anything else. I mean, 1 kilo is not really going to make a difference to anything overall, but some people like to use it. And they have these bars on the front. They try to show on their pictures like you can use these for some kind of exercises, like, I don't know, sit-ups and holding your feet in there or something. Maybe you could put your foot here and hold it like that. That would work. Yeah, maybe you could do that. Overall, it's probably just to stabilize this, because the thing about cheap machinery, which I kind of don't like, they always come in these box-shaped pieces with bolts going straight through them. Whereas all the more expensive stuff has much cleaner fitments with like more hidden bolts and curved edges and all that. Down here we've got the spring suspension. They don't seem to move whatsoever. Same for these ones right here. There's some suspension inside that. I've seen them, they don't seem to do anything, but yeah, this isn't really flexing, really. It's fairly solid, but it feels nice and stable, and it doesn't feel too bad to walk on. I mean, if it's too hard, you can wear shoes. Something that people are interested in, I'm not because I've got big space, but some people want to know if it stores well. So back here, there's a grab handle that you can pick up nice and easily. It's not super heavy to pick up, and the suspension piece there holds it very strong, so it's pretty safe. Like, I just let go and it doesn't do anything. But you keep pushing, clips in. It's got the wheels right here. You can even grab it from here if you wanted to, and just put it and wheel it around. It pretty much works fine. And when you put it down, it's got these pads. So sometimes these machines sort of randomly slip forwards. This one just stops, and then you lower it right down. Okay, the final thing I'm going to show you what the treadmill looks like at max speed and max incline. I'm not going to do this part because I can barely do it. I'm not up to 24 Ks an hour at 15% incline yet. So I've got to get my brother to do it. So I'm going to go get him, and this is the treadmill all the way up to 24 Ks an hour, all the way up to 15%. And then when you turn it off and it's all the way back down, let's do it. Bring it up to max speed and max incline. Hold that for at least 30 seconds or as long as you want, and then just bring it all back down. Does that max everything? Yeah. All right, bring it down whenever you want. Is the incline going down? Did the incline not go down?
You have to pull this out.
Okay, makes sense.
I don't know that. It's busted.
But that right there is a full review of the Blacklord V620 Plus treadmill. That's the top model. If you liked the video, make sure you put a like on this particular video. I've got I've got a few more of these coming up. We'd probably do another review on the rowing machine. If you're interested in that, make sure you let me know. Otherwise, if there's any other gym equipment you want me to get, make sure it's Amazon based specifically, because that's, like I said before, it's more accessible to people. If it's Amazon based, it makes it kind of easier for everyone to access, and the prices are better for most people anyway. It doesn't even have to be gym equipment. It can be anything actually. Let me know and I can get those videos up pretty quickly. But otherwise, that's going to be it for this video. Make sure you subscribe. Need more subscribers to sort of push the videos out further and build the channel up, I guess. Yeah, let me know what you want to see, and I'll see you on the next video.